What's up?
All right, staunch gang, let's get right to it. We are watching Corey Haim, me, myself, and I. I just want to say happy birthday to the Hamster. It is his birthday today. It is December 23rd. We are doing a very Corey Christmas. We still have a few days left. Let's get to the show. But first, I will be skipping around a little bit, and we're going to be just chatting it up, guys. I love hanging with you fine fellas. I love a very Corey Christmas. Long live the Hamster. Uh-oh, look at this. From the first image, we're already off to a bad start. I was bidding on a sealed copy of this on VHS and I lost it. Whoever won, I hate you. I have actually never seen this in person, like an actual physical copy of this tape. Look at that. Rest in peace, Hamster. We all miss you, buddy. Woo! The motherfucking man. I remember watching, I've seen this one time before in its entirety. I remember this song just keeps playing the whole damn time. Looks like he had one shot at this. A little too close together, my man. It looks like he's writing on some sort of paper, like that's just on the wall. Man, I wonder where this wound up. Oh, what a badass piece that would be for my collection. Now, oh, this is cool. I love those old video graphics. You guys remember Teen Steam from Alyssa Milano? You should watch that one next.
That's awesome.
So awesome, man.
Okay.
Yeah, the Hamster was a big skater, a big ice skater, a big hockey guy, you know. Big Three's Company fan. I believe that me, myself, and I, this little video diary, I think this was put together like after he was getting some bad press and whatnot, and he kind of just wanted to reassure his fans, like, hey, everything's good. And there's been a lot of speculation whether or not he was like under the influence filming some of this, and there's some moments where it seems a little obvious, but I think overall the guy was on the up and up. I mean, you get a little high here and there. I mean, look at him, he looks healthy. I think people give the Hamster a real bad rap when it comes to any drug use, anything like that. Every actor went through it.
Corey Haim. I've been skating ever since I was, Hey, Mom, what year was it when I started skating?
That fucking jersey, dude. Oh, that's so sick.
I was 5.5 years old. I was on the ice. My dad was a skater at one point in his life, too.
This is cool. This is like a self-produced little thing. I often wonder who all was involved with this. I wonder who is involved with it as far as like the actual filming, the music, like who are these people? Although I believe that this was produced by Brooke McCarter. Brooke McCarter, of course, you know the.
Man, hockey's the thing. It's like catch a wave, dude, and get on the skates. Shaka broad, dude. Skating.
California hockey guy, fucking it. That's what that voice sounded like, at least.
One thing about me,
obviously, hockey is a big part of the Hamster's life, being from Canada and all.
Yeah, he was great. Patrick, all the time.
He's got his family in here.
Me, like an idiot, screaming and yelling.
Shout out to Judy. But yeah, Brooke McCarter, of course, being, you know, the blonde vampire, the other blonde vampire from Lost Boys. At least I think he had blonde hair in that. He's the guy that, you know, whenever he bombards them like in the bathtub and whatnot, and basically like the dog comes and like pushes him in the tub. Well, that was Brooke McCarter. He and the Hamster became very good friends after a meeting on Lost Boys. They did some music together. I don't know if they were officially released anything, but they did some stuff together. They lived together. Brooke McCarter was there for Hamster through a lot of his darkest times. Shout out to Brooke McCarter. Rest in peace as well to both of these guys. Like, Brooke McCarter had a pretty tight song on the Fast Getaway soundtrack. If you've seen that movie, the song that keeps playing, that's Brooke McCarter. These dudes were really, really good friends, and their friendship probably went a lot deeper than, you know, the two Corey's real life friendship did. Who knows? Like, this guy, Brooke McCarter, had a lot more time on his hands than Feldman did, put it that way. But yeah, interesting little connection, because I do remember seeing that he may have produced this, or he had a hand in helping the Hamster do this. So, again, rest in peace to both those lost boys. OGs, rest in peace to Richard Donner. Rest in peace, Joel Schumacher. Anyone else I'm missing? And honestly, I feel like they could have done more here. They're making a video diary, and then they're filming the guys making the video diary. Like, come on. Imagine if the Hamster survived, and he got to play Cliff in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. How awesome would that? Every time I watch that movie, I think this should have been Corey. Brad Pitt's great and everything. I mean, they were homies too, from what I gather.
My dad was my first and only coach. It started in the backyard, and soon the Little League field. Keep your eye on the ball, my dad used to say. That's exactly what I did.
Damn straight. And like, boy ain't lying. He's a very athletic dude. In fact, like, anytime he was able to play football or anything like that in the movie, you can tell the guy can hustle. And especially when considering Prayer of the Roller Boys, and considering he did all his own skating and damn near all the stunts, that whole opening of that movie, that's actually the Hamster.
Okay.
Got Feldman to do the soundtrack.
Oh.
Damn, the prayer of the skater boys. That's what we should have got. That dude's looking good, looking healthy. This is what a time to be alive.
Man, he's always there, okay?
Let's skip through this a bit more. Oh shit.
It's gonna just fall off.
The Hamster goes for a drive. That fucking car. That's a dream machine.
Driving is the thing in LA. You gotta have a car. Car, license. You must have a license.
Must have a license. Oh, we're doing a photo shoot. I love those old like 80s teen magazines and shit. There's some cheesy ass photos in there of the Hamster and the fell dog.
This is
A lot of good shit though. Hamster and his dog. Big dog lover, Corey Haim. It said that during filming Without Malice that he really missed his dogs and would call like just.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, here we are back at my house. Little dining room, getting my makeup done. Let's see, we played baseball today. From the baseball, did a little driving. My car, from the car, played some tennis with some guy named Shane. He was pretty good. He was actually very good. Then took a little dip in my pool, me and my duck. And now I think we're just basically going to be sitting on the couch and talking about something.
What's up?
What's up? Hello?
So that was the scene where the people are like, that boy looks high. So what? This alligator, man. I would kill to know where this alligator is.
Well, as far as my fans
so
out
sick.
there being, and like, help Corey, you know, where's our Corey? And, you know, the whole misconception thing from the people out there, you know, they have every right to feel the way they do, and things are great with me. As you see, I'm very...
Yes, he's like addressing why he made this and everything. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the guy was getting drugged through the mud, him and Fell Dog both. It's like, I guess this is before, you know, it was a known thing that actors they mess up sometimes. They do drugs from time to time. These guys weren't even that bad on it. And like right after they got dragged through the mud and their careers tarnished in the press or whatever. Grunge rock hit, and everyone was addicted to heroin.
In good shape now and on the ball.
And no one
Things are
cared.
happening.
This is fucking awesome. Anytime it comes to a cut, I can be covering whatever. The Haimster's just gonna float across the screen. It's gonna be fucking great. I'll watch it.
Trying to get to be the older brother or the only brother.
Keeps going back to it. Oh, I love it, man. I'm gonna get this thing, get up. I'm gonna go find a pool. I'm gonna get a giant, I don't know, instead of alligator, get a tortilla or something, an inflatable tortilla, and just
Is there
float
someone
by.
I look up to? Yeah. I look up to John Ritter.
Damn straight. That's another thing I was delighted to find out. The Haimster is a big John Ritter fan. So badass. Like, if you watch License to Drive, there's interviews there where Corey Haim's talking about how he took a lot of influence from Jack Tripper to play Les. And there's like little things he does, like whenever Mercedes gets in the car and he spins and he does that move, or the way he'll run and he'll jump across a bush when he could have walked around it. Little things like that, little slips here and there, doing his best to inject some Jack Tripper in there. I fucking love me some Jack Tripper. Rest in peace to all of these guys, man. John Ritter, miss you, my man.
Just because he's I guess a physical comedian, and I enjoy that.
My man, through his company, Jack Tripper. Furley.
Oh man, I am in love with these little cuts here. We should all be so lucky to have a, be followed by a duck. A little inflatable duck is what I'm only assuming is some lean. Fuck yeah.
Like Einstein, man.
I'm jacking this beat. I'm gonna use it.
As far as what I really like in today's
That was
music, I'm into I'm into that Japanese funk.
Japanese
that pop
funk?
You know, I think Prince is the future. A lot of other things.
What the fuck is Japanese
I'm just
funk?
really into that funky hip pop jam thing.
No, that would have been awesome if he's into that funky hip jam thing. I mean, should have hooked up with Feldog. They could have made some magic on audio tape as well. I think it's in what, Dickie Roberts or whatever that fucking movie is. At the end, they're recording a song and it cuts to the Haimster and Feldog and they sing a little verse. It's pretty lame, but hey, that's the closest we got to them making music together, I think. It's Brooke McCarter right there, I believe. It looks like him. Brooke McCarter, of course, talented musician. All these dudes should have hooked up with Feldog. Should have put out some shit. But you hear a lot more of his original music in this than I remember. That's pretty sweet. I guess that's that Japanese funk he's talking about. I'm just listening to this dude's tunes. I love it.
Robots, you know?
It amazes me that he wasn't pressured to do more than he did. You know, I think it was a German record company that had him put out like the single that he did, and from what I remember, it didn't end well. They had a lot of, you know, headbutting going on. I think someone got sued or something. I don't know. Those tracks are readily available, and even you can find physical copies. Like, they used to be reprints on eBay pretty cheap, but even now those are hard to get. So this stuff's out there, and I can't help but feel that there's more. There has to be some lost Corey Haim tracks out there. All right, well, before we get, we're about a little halfway through. I'm going to skip around a bit, but I wanted to get to a very quick little message from our sponsors, if you will.
Guess what? Corey Haim and Corey Feldman are giving out their personal numbers. If you call 1-900-909-3700, you can listen to their private phone messages and get their personal number where you can leave them a message of your own. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Ask your parents before you call. 1-900-909-3700.
If you call me right now, I'll give you my private number.
You call that number, and you'll hear a recording, and I'll give you my personal number if you call that. And we'll wrap.
You guys call the number now. Get in touch with these guys. Still a very relevant and working number, I promise. So let's finish this up. Let's skip around a bit. Yeah, I'm amazed at how much of this video diary is just like the crew putting stuff together and filming. And
You are what you wear.
the music part was
I
probably
wear
the
something
coolest
different
part.
every day.
A little fashion shoot too. This is tight. I ain't gonna lie. This is tight. At the beginning of a Skinamax movie or something. Oh hell yeah! Right there.
What does kissing really mean to me? To me, if you feel when you kiss a girl that certain feeling of all those dolphins like swimming through your bloodstream, when you get those good tingles inside your stomach.
I never heard that. He said it's like dolphins running through your bloodstream. What a way to put
I
it.
don't think there's anything better than kissing, because it basically
Oh.
comes to, I guess, the word love. I guess that what it's all about.
Oh, Porosito wants a kiss. It's Brooke McCarter again, I believe. Is that him? I can't tell. It looks like it. Yeah, that's him. Did he direct this shit? What is happening? How does this thing end? Is there an explosion or something?
Hi, I'm Corey Haim. I'm 17 years old, and I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm currently living with my mother, Judy, in Los Angeles, California. My dad, he still lives in Montreal, Canada, and my sister, she still lives in Toronto, Canada, where she's going to school. I've been in the movie business ever since I've been 10 years old. You might have seen me in my first movie debut with Terry Garr, Firstborn. Or you might have seen me as that adorable nerd, Lucas.
Woo!
Or more recently, I portrayed Diane Wiest's youngest son in the vampire thriller, The Lost Boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or, of course, as Corey Feldman's best friend in License to Drive. Growing up on movie sets has its ups and its downs. I mean, sure, it's great. You get lots of attention, only 3 hours a day of school,
PSA from the
makeup
hamster.
and wardrobe, movie premieres, limousines. It all sounds like fun. But when you're 12 or 13 years old, you're very, very impressionable. And I know it's easy to get off track. Some of you, like me, don't have both mom and dads to bring you up. I mean, let's face it, it's tough being a kid. So be smart. Don't get messed up. Stay in school. Be anybody you want to be. Thanks.
Words to live by. Very cool. He took some time out to do that. In this, he knew that a lot of younger kids were going to be watching this.
Is that it? All right, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, everybody. Looks like that's about it. Very much appreciate you guys joining me. We're doing a very Corey Christmas, as I stated. There's still a bit more to come. We're gonna have some pretty big videos dropping here pretty damn soon. I know we're kind of pushing it, but it is what it is. So guys, thanks so much for joining me. Happy birthday to Corey Haim. Fucking miss you, my man, very much. We all do. Every year I get to do this, and every year is another year without the hamster.